It's already well above 40. Now you're getting back to near a career high for him as Miranda ground balls out of Kintamaeda this year.
And I think too, we'll get that ground ball rate back up, and plus we're going to give him more room.
Fly ball and a jam job to left toward the line.
His game plan get to us. We were staying in the zone. We'd get a walk. We could be more aggressive, and that right there is what they think was the winning recipe.
Vierling fouls the game. What does the situation ask me to do here? Swing and a miss for Vierling, and he strikes out to
Jump.
Ground ball. Fair. No foul. Oh, man. The 0-2 to McKinstry, just off the plate, inactive. And the swing and miss is almost always underneath.
And it just starts pulling right towards that outside quarter and clips it. And Zach just couldn't pull the
trigger. Called strike one. Pulls the string on the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a heck of an inning for Joe Ryan. Staying. No sooner were we talking last night about how the Twins were raving about how him defensively had hurt him at the plate. 1-0 splitter, middle of the in his time in Detroit and Minnesota. Swinging a line drive, base hit. One thing that's pretty consistent, though, he knows how to make the ball drop when he faces the Tigers. Over to field it is Canna. Willie Canna.
Out him, but that'll be a big boost when he comes back.
Slider up and into Chris. Ground ball, diving stop by Colt Keith to the glove side. Beauty.
Make the routine play, but now he's getting so comfortable that he's feeling, hey, I can make the good place. But
and then they will charge as the pitch is being delivered. This is going to be a base hit that's going to get to the wall off the bat of Austin Martin. And the Twins are on the board with a couple of doubles here in the third inning. Austin Martin, the ground ball rate, which has been right around 40%, give or take a couple of percentage points, his entire two. Soft little tap foul down the first.
You got to pick a side instead of right down the middle.
He went right down the middle with the slider and got the swing bite to it.
It did.
And he starts the at bat Kansas City. But you notice now that Santana kind of started last year with Milwaukee. Backdoor slider. He's dialing that in.
Back over the outside corner.
1-2 bounces the splitter. Santana. 2-2. Fly ball to right center field gap. Carpenter is there. Couple of doubles produce a run for the Twins. Tigers feels warmer than that down below. Outfield play last night. Said it was surprisingly strange. Swing in the mid. Grass that he tossed up in the air was heading toward home plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
Barker here being down 0-2. And
that's
just
a good
off,
foul.
Off of the
Ryan struck out the side last inning. And he brings up Riley Green, first pitch fastball. All right, Dan, first trip through the order, 6 strikeouts. Learned about the stuff that Joe Ryan has today. Wow, just a nasty splitter down.
When the slider and the sweeper combination.
Foul tip to the
action away from a left-handed hitter.
40th pitch. He's already thrown 31 strikes. Make it 32.
And he can
0-2 check swing. That's what Canna can do. You know you can't do damage on. But what he's looking for is the slider misses. Seen some missed opportunities from Tigers hitters. Canna extend
a big aggressive swing, just missed it.
Down and away with the splitter, and Canna
again to Mark Canna.
Throw it away. Good at bat. Spencer Torkelson fouls it off of the catcher in 7 on a day when he gave up 6 runs. Struck out on that fastball first time up. Slider looked like a missed op. Foul back our way to keep the count 1.
Swing at that too. Ooh, not on that one.
Slider gets him, and that's the ball in that NCAA tournament. Well, the head coach of that team, he's been there for 40 years.
Ours are out too. We have members of the Oakland University men's basketball team, Trey Townsend, Jack Golke, and head coach Greg Campy, as you just mentioned. You guys, so great to have you here. This is amazing. Getting in the tournament record books for that, just to see the world.
For me, it's definitely been crazy. Never expected it to happen, but
storied programs in college basketball.
So, I mean, everything goes good with a Golke, right? Maybe Kentucky's 5 best, maybe talent-wise a little better than our 5 best. Baseline in Old Tiger Stadium, and I was talking to him, he was listening to me. I'm not sure he wanted to, but he was listening to me.
What you're going to put on it?
Golke wants to put.
So also got to put double champs on there, Horizon League double champs.
That's going to be a pretty full ring. They got some talking to do before they.
Too, and that's how he gets the best out of them, and they pull off ups.
He's talking. Soft ground ball to second base. Too cold, Keith, and he'll take care of Willie Castro. Welcoming Carlos Pena. This is
true, really.
So fun to have you in the booth. So fun having you part of this year, Carlos. Wow, and that splitter is just. What are some of the things you look for and you learned? Fastball swing and miss. As
aiming is the most important thing in hitting.
Swing and a miss, 2 swings and misses.
And how about Cole Keith? I'm a good hitter before the power comes. Is that the same kind of thing with Cole Keith?
Now a shot that squeezes through in between Miranda and Castro out the Van Slyke, the one-time Tigers coach, longtime center fielder with the Cardinals. That inside balancing act for Matt Vierling.
And let's get back to timing. I mean, that's when the placatas happen. Yeah, you know it.
Let this thing go. That's what instead of being an off-speed pitch, it looked like, ooh, fastball, boom.
The 2-2. Fly ball to right, hit hard, but right to Wallner.
He's starting to mix in that sweeper that is so much different.
Splitter slider combination has been dynamite. Gets the fastball. Average fastball was 91 last year, but what the Tigers have talked about is that they're trying to change that equation, if you will.
Slow body or too slow of a body, your arm acts that body a little bit quicker, will speed that arm up and generate more speed in spring training. So let's see where that velocity is.
Well, pop fly will fall harmlessly foul down the right field line. Torkelson, fifth thrower, is someone who's thrown a lot in the last 28 days. There's a slider. Well, we've got one of the better fielding first baseman I've seen sitting next to us. I want to talk a little about defense with Spencer Torkelson. Austin, what are the attributes you would look for a guy who can be a plus?
As far as that's concerned, so I know for a fact he cares.
Julian takes a pitch in the dirt, and you don't say
when you put in the work, you get better at them as you
on the backhand.
Right, and so they were just ooh this.
Oh man, check swing could have been 90 feet away. For Carlos Santana, first pitch misses away. Sounds counterintuitive, but that's a saying that's been around.
It'll equal fast.
Soft, more accurate thrower this year. Soft ground ball to Torkelson. It's going to second for 1. Relay back to first.
Hey,
and he does. He's the one that was over there taking the return throw from McKinstry.
Colt Keith has been very good.
Was on the way.
Fly ball slices foul deep down the left field line. The ball up, it's probably 15 feet from his glove. By the time the injured players we talked about are out. Fastball.
Sequencing these weapons that he's got, which are very.
We're seeing today. Again, better stuff, arguably, than sharp drop. This could be a breakthrough type of year for Joe Ryan. Boy, another swing and miss at a
miss. The way you saw that unbalanced swing. Last swing right there is because
Meadows struck out his first time.
It's a lot of the pressure that Joe Ryan puts on. Just that first, you're going to be 0-1 before you even think about swinging.
2-2 tie in the bottom of the 5th inning. Riley 1 from Joe Ryan. Soft ground ball to third, and this will be an in.
But boy, this just kills you when you think you make a great pitch and then it's a line drives right at people. Then get those kind of bleed outs.
Come on, get out of here.
Canna fouls it out of play once somehow. Just standing on first base feels.
I can't even, buy one right now. Yeah, I'm already worked up right now.
Slider gets the swing and miss. Carl.